To hell with Atiku and any other Fulani man who says that she meant. And any man supporting Atiku here and all that is an enemy. I want this to be known. As long as I'm governor, and except my people tell me that, look, withdraw from this. If you want to be slaves to the Fulani man, you can go there and be slaves. I can never be a slave. It's better I die than be a slave to any Fulani. This is not about party. I am not a Labour Party, but I'm working for Peter Obi. Peter Obi will make sure that we sleep with our two eyes closed. Peter Obi and Daddy are the youngest people, so the youth must rise up and support Peter Obi.
I can tell you that Peter Obi is that confederation in Nigeria, because every Nigerian has come to realize that there's no way we can continue the way we are doing. And
what is wrong with the state of things right now?
Nothing is working. Nothing is working.
Under the APC government?
Under the APC government, yes. Under this government.
You were one of those who said Nigerians should vote for the APC.
Yes, I've seen the light, my brother. I've seen the light. You can repent when you see the light. I've seen the light. I saw the light and I repented. I'm sorry, I did that before.
Which one is the light now?
The light is Peter Obi.
And which is the darkness?
The darkness is the old system that used to govern us, which is represented by both PDP and APC. No change. Same people, same agbada, same red face caps, also same people. So Nigerians have seen the light. Not only me, Nigerians have seen.
But you were part of this darkness that you were referring to. You were, in fact, at some point, you were being referred to as one of the cabals and in power.
Not only that, my office was regarded as the engine room of the government. But as I said, you can see the light. You can repent. A sinner does repent, doesn't he?
We'll take another story. Reactions have trailed the endorsement of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, by the governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, who on Thursday said that Obi surpassed other candidates, including Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, by age and capacity, among other virtues. Ortom's endorsement is the latest boost towards Peter Obi's ambition in winning next week's presidential election, following the likes of former Ondo State Governor Olusegun Mimiko, his Cross River State counterpart Donald Duke, former Deputy National Chairman of the PDP, Chief Bode George, and former Senate President Ayim Pius Ayim in backing the Labour Party flag bearer. Well, during the town hall meeting held at the Royal Choice Inn in Makurdi, Ortom lauded the qualities of Peter Obi, whom he hailed as an outstanding candidate who will root out insecurity and unite the country. Let's take a listen before we take some reactions.
In this 2023, fashion a new Nigeria. Nigeria that will give us equity, fairness, and justice. The PDP have failed Nigerians. APC have failed Nigerians. Political parties have failed Nigerians. Even the local party have failed Nigerians. So we must look at individuals, those people who can deliver. This is not about party. I am not a Labour Party, but I'm working for Peter Obi. Peter Obi will make sure that we sleep with our two eyes closed. Peter Obi and Daddy are the youngest people, so the youth must rise up and support Peter Obi.
People are now saying it's no longer the G5, it's officially now the G4 governors. Let's see if they still exist. We'll take a tweet. This is from Tosin, who wrote, Samuel Ortom, governor of Benue State, is willing to forego his senatorial ambition. He openly endorsed Peter Obi for president, even when other G5 governors are hiding behind one finger. The first governor to support the presidential ambition of Peter Obi. Amazing. Ayo.
Well, on that one, the Governor Samuel Ortom got a court stay for the PDP and INEC to not disqualify him or expel him from the party or contesting on the party's platform for the senatorial seat. So at least until the final judgment is heard, he's still going to run on the platform of the PDP. Interesting times, as we said earlier today. Interesting times, interesting news coming up. This is not new. On the 25th of December, when Mr. Peter Obi went to spend Christmas with the IDP at the IDP campaign in Makurdi in Benue State, Governor Samuel Ortom had said that if he could, he would, go around campaigning for Mr. Peter Obi. So people had said to make assumptions that, is he, expressing where he's leaning towards? But he didn't come out to say clearly. Yesterday he came out, to say it without any shadow of doubt that this is who he's standing by. Then he said something really important about the fact that it's not along party lines. He's still a member of the PDP, but he's looking at the candidate who can take Nigeria out of this insecurity and who's good enough to run. He's young, he's vibrant, he's competent. Hence, he's going to go with Mr. Peter Obi. The interesting thing is that Benue State also has a PDP governorship candidate as the Labour Party. Is it going to end just as at the presidential candidate?
It appears so.
Yes,
and that's what they've been saying.
And then is Mr. Peter Obi going to is he going to return the favor by supporting perhaps his own the candidate that he's backing? Because there have been conversations around that in the past as to what then happens. I remember when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu saw Governor Wike in Rivers State, they said asking, because Mr. Tonye didn't go with them to the meeting, that okay, so what's going to happen to the governorship candidate? APC has a governorship candidate. So these are the things that happen when a party member supports another party member's candidate, and at the risk of then it becomes quite interesting for the Nigerian people. But Mr. Peter Obi has one more supporter from the PDP.
Interesting, if I come to you. In the meantime, the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi is continuing his campaign in the southeast. On Thursday, he met with traders in Imo State, where he promised massive economic development in the state. He also told traders to hold him responsible if he fails to deliver democratic dividends to them. Peter Obi's campaign in Imo State follows his visit to traders in Nnewi, in his home state of Anambra, on Wednesday, where he urged his supporters to shun tribal and religious sentiments while casting their votes in next week's election.
We want to build a Nigeria where no Nigeria will say, I'm from the east, west, or south. No, we want Nigerians to be proud to be Nigerians.
Amazing. It's not only in Anambra and in Imo State that he's been talking to traders. I think it's quite strategic as well, Rufai.
I mean, he's consolidating his base picture. That's what he's doing. He's done with his own lack of campaigns, but now he's coming back to his base. The people that are going to echo the voters. It's very strategic.
This was in Lagos.
But hey, most importantly, I please advise politicians. The things you say you do for the people. We campaign in poetry, govern in prose. It's not the time that Nigerians will not ask you said this, you will not do it. Please. And this goes to all politicians. But sadly, Ayo, just to quickly make an allusion to a point you made, the sad reality is somebody called me yesterday that was at that rally and said in Port Harcourt with Bola Tinubu, and said, did you notice that Bola Tinubu did not openly endorse Tonyeko? If you check the initial deal they were doing, even when they were still talking about Wike meeting, it was said that probably Wike, one of the things Wike requested was to sacrifice Tonyeko, and he wasn't there at the meeting. That might be the sad reality. I mean, a lot is playing out.
A lot.
So it just shows you politicians, if their interests are aligned, they move on.
8 days
and
to go, guys.
Anybody.
8 days to go. Well, thank you all. Thank you both for your great analysis, as always, on What's Trending. Well, that's all I have for you on What's Trending today. I'll see you all next week.
More than 36 people were massacred about 3 weeks ago in Lugo local government. That is why I was saying that. He was there. 36 people, others were missing, so we do not know. And in fact, after he visited, a pastor from one of my friend's church went to the farm and he was murdered. His wife ran. We are here to bury him. I had to make money available for him to be buried next week. 36 people were murdered by these Fulanis. Just today, I didn't know, from Logo local government. That is where our senator comes from. 8 people were murdered for no reason. And then you want me to be laughing and to be enjoying and to be appreciating you for what? My tenure ends in May next year. After my tenure, you can do anything. And if you think you have any right over me, you can do whatever you want. I have written my will. I don't care about that. Nobody should threaten me. This is what my 5 colleagues here that decided to visit here stands for, and I fight for. We cannot accept this. Agreement is an agreement. If the national chairman said he was going to resign, if a Madam President was elected, why is he resisting his man? What kind of agreement is that? Do you accept that kind of agreement? Or so you want to come and fool me that I'm a genuine man, so I should betray other people? Governor Yusuf Wike was the one who stood with me and accepted that national chairman should come to Benue State. All my colleagues here, look at them, Makinde, Guanyi, Basu. We met and agreed that since I pleaded because I said it should be this. You know, many people here, they will come and be saying, why should I be talking about a team man, Benue man not being chairman? I cannot be a betrayer, I'm not one, and I will never be. That is the whole thing. So all these things they say about the governor Ortom saying that he doesn't do that. That is not the case. He has succeeded. And many people are using that to blackmail me. That I was the chairman of the zoning committee. Yes, I was the chairman of the zoning committee. The National Working Committee did not make me chairman. It was the group of those who were nominated to be chairman that made me chairman. And it was agreed. That meeting. And since people have bought funds, let us allow everybody to contest. But once a chairman comes, a presidential candidate comes from the north, the chairman will go to the south. That was the arrangement. We're not in dispute about this. So all these lies that the national chairman is telling people about is not true. And I want you to know that Wike is not against Benue State, is not against the chairman being from here. Actually, he's a title holder from Benue State. He's not against it, but it just stands for the truth. Just like let's say the group say, agreement is agreement, and it is important to keep to the agreement. If you don't keep to agreement, then you are creating problems.